So if you were a young boy in the 1960s, you might have received one of these for Christmas or maybe for your birthday. It's the Remco Light Bulldog tank, which I think they weren't allowed to put Walker Bulldog. I don't know why. The tank doesn't look anything like that. But if you look at the box, you could load 4 shells into the gun barrel. You had a remote control cannon, which really was your hand. And the casings, after they fired, would be ejected out of the tank. How cool is this? I had posted a while back that I was at a toy show, and I picked up this tank because it brought back memories. Now, unfortunately, the box here is a little ripped, but for the most part, the box is in good shape. Now, as a kid, I myself probably had at least 4 of these at one time. And they were made by Remco, which made some of the coolest Army toys for boys. And here, look at this. The directions are just printed on the back. You don't even have to worry about losing a sheet or anything. And Remco Industries Incorporated, 113 North 13th Street in Newark, New Jersey. Wow, made in America, really close to where I used to live. So, for those of you who might remember these cool toys, here's what it was like back in the 60s to open up the box. Ah, and behold, the Bulldog tank. These actually came in 2 different sizes. This is the smaller version. So here it is in all its glory. This is actually the smaller version. I'm pretty sure they made 2. One was quite a bit larger. But these are the ones that I remember having. It's got this giant plastic muzzle brake and this aluminum gum tube. I picked this up at an antique toy show, and I ended up paying $20 for it, and I knew it didn't run, and a lot of parts were missing. But I figured I'd take a chance, and it's an overall really nice shape. Here's the little remote control gun that shoots. I did end up getting a few shells. The pennant was complete with this, so that was nice. I ended up with an extra barrel as parts, but it was in rough shape. Here is the forward and reverse switch. This piece up here holds in the spent shells. Let me see if I can show you. This is one of the spent casings or shells that actually eject from the front of the tank after you shoot the gun. And yes, it's battery operated and it runs just forward and reverse. This is a later version. I never had the ones that had the Monkey Division sticker on it. That was a toy line that they came out with later on by Remco, and they reintroduced this tank. So these are the toy shells that come with the gun. As you can see here, I have one assembled, but otherwise there was a plastic round, and then there was a shell casing. Unfortunately, I only have these 2. I went online looking for more, but they're very expensive to buy. Naturally, these got lost very easily. So I only have 2 rounds. Let's say I got a white round, which is white phosphorus, and I got your anti-tank round, or your armor piercing. So here we are looking at the top of the tank in front of the gun barrel, and this little piece here comes out. And that's where you can load 4 rounds into. And then you drop it down inside. You know, these are you can shoot your eye out pieces. But once you shoot these rounds, the little brass shell casing comes out the front of the tank. So the neat thing here is I was able to pull this tank all apart, and the motor was just frozen. I was able to lubricate the motor and get it running. So now the tank runs forward and reverse. And the gun itself actually fires the shells.
Hey, Lieutenant Dan. Big Joe, 3rd Squad, says they're pinned down by the Krauts and they could probably use some armor. Yeah, I can see that. Looks like a Kraut 88. Hey, crap game. Is that minefield clear yet? Yes, sir. I'm the last one right now. All right, we'll get Commander Sully to move out.
Enemy spotted. Halt right here and get ready to fire. Yes, sir. Round 1, away. Round 2, away. Got it.